Okay, so how are you?
I'm fit and fine. Thanks for asking. And you?
I'm also fine. I'm quite well. So, where are you from?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from?
Okay. I'm from Delhi.
You are from
Basically, I
Delhi.
come from Uttar Pradesh, but I live in Delhi.
Okay, at right now you are living in Delhi.
Exactly.
Good. So, where do you come from? The Uttar Pradesh,
I come from Prayagraj.
Prayagraj.
Mm,
What is the purpose of that? Why do you go into the Delhi?
Why do I live in Delhi? Why
Yeah,
have I settled down there? It's very
yeah.
simple. I live there with my family. I have been living there since my childhood.
That's
I
good.
born in my native place, but I brought up there.
That's
Mm-hmm.
good, man. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you are from the very good uh, demographic region. That is the Prayagraj, I think. So,
Exactly.
can you tell me two or three points from the Prayagraj
Yep,
which I
that's fine.
attract? Yeah,
Mhm.
which I
Okay,
attract.
Prayagraj is. Yes, please. You complete your question.
No, no, just I was telling to you. Please, can you tell me two or three point about the Prayagraj which I attract me? Hello.
Okay. Am I loud and clear for you?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, if I tell you something about Prayagraj, so Prayagraj is one of the most prominent place across India for his I would say the holy place because
Yeah.
Prayagraj is one of the most holy place, sacred place. There is a Sangam that is known as Triveni Ganga Jamuna Saraswati. Even
Of
the
course.
people believe, even the Sanatan and Hindus believe if we take a shower there, so our all wrongdoings falls will wash away, right?
Good.
And coming to second point, so that is there is a high court that is
Hello. Hello.
your videos got stuck. Hello.
Yeah, my videos got stuck. I think your network is not so
No,
good.
fine. Okay, okay, that might be happening due to my network. I'm so sorry for that. Well,
No, no.
coming to that point, so that is you might heard about Kumbh Mela.
Yes, of
That is
course.
like Kumbh Fair. That is really extremely famous across the world, not only in India. I think
Yeah,
people come from different countries in order to visit Kumbh Fair,
I
and
think
that's
it will be
held
completed
every
after 6 years or 12 years.
no after 5 years. In every
After
five
five.
years, I guess.
Oh, good, good.
Yes, Unfortunately, I think, sorry, unfortunately, yet I haven't been there, yet I haven't visited, I mean, be a part of any Kumbh Mela, because
Okay,
as you know, I live in Delhi, so unfortunately, my schedule doesn't meet. So I hope
okay.
so, again, coming, you know, I would able to just, probably visit and
Of course.
enjoy that. So these are the
You,
basic things.
you should
Let
find
me
it,
share
of
with
course.
you one. Let me say with the last but not least, that is the university, Allahabad University. That is
Yeah,
the one of the most prominent and old university across India,
I'm
and
totally.
very
Yeah,
famous for its education, quality of education, kind of the development that gives to students. So these all about the Fiagra. Though I'm not having too much idea, as I
good,
said with you in the beginning, I live in Delhi, so it is just my native place.
good,
I
man,
even
good.
don't visit very often.
Okay. So, how much time did you spend into the Prayagraj? So,
I come one. Yes, please.
so far, like
So far, I guess many years. I think so, 4 to 5 years.
good,
Even I visit Prayagraj once in a while. I mean, once in a year, twice in a year, when I
good, man.
really need it.
So,
Mhm.
I think it is very enough to talk with you about the comparative talk about the Delhi and the Prayagraj. So, can you tell me, brother? I think 4 or 6 point about the comparative talks. What is the difference between the Prayagraj and the Delhi about the culture, about the political things, and about the financial things, all of that?
Yes, sir. I would love to welcoming to political things that is very on peak nowadays. As we know, election is just going on. So let's talk about those some political agendas. As we all are aware about Delhi CM
Good,
Kejriwal,
of
right?
course, of course.
So he has been giving free electricity, free water to all those people who ever have their on home there. So they are getting kind of the benefits, even in terms of infrastructure. That is also up to the mark. As I lived there before, I think 10 years ago, 8 years ago, the infrastructure was not up to the mark. But
Yes,
now that is really very much developed. And talking about hospitals, so hospitals is called okay, as you know, the population of India. So it's very tough to provide each and every kind of amenities to
of course.
Indian citizens. So that's happened. And coming to the last but not least, that is the education. Education has been also improved because Kejriwal had taken some steps to train the school teachers so that they can provide the quality of education
Yes.
and contribute as maximum as possible, to nourish and grow the students' life and their career. And coming to here in Prayagraj, so you are very aware about Bulldozer Baba,
Yes, of course.
Yogeji.
Yeah.
That is a very, I would say, I mean, he's very bold, fearless leader,
Yeah.
and and he's famous, I think, for his boldness everywhere,
Hmm.
right?
Good.
And if I share with you some other things about Delhi, so Delhi is also a spiritual place.
Of
Okay, that
course.
is that is quite famous for temples like Akshardham, Dandiwalan, and in Delhi there are many monuments like Red Fort, Jama Masjid,
Of
and
course.
others too. Coming to some place where you can have fun. There are also like zoo. You can enjoy with your family, explore different animals. In addition to these, Delhi is also famous for street food. So
Good.
whatever you want to experience, like you are foodie persons, you can visit Delhi store. I mean, sorry, Delhi street. You
There
can
is
have variety of foods, whatever, whether you want litti chokha and whether you want pizza, burger, momo, whatever you want, you can get
everything is there.
everything. Yeah.
Everything is available. Yeah. Good. So,
Mhm.
because you mentioned about the freebies, I think about the CM Kejriwal has given a lot of freebies to the people of the Delhi. Of course.
Yes, yes.
So, how are you looking at these type of things like freebies? It is okay for you or not? It is okay for the people, and at the what category of people it is okay for them? So, can you tell me what is your point of
Indeed.
view of freebies? What is your point of view?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if I put my honest views over here, so I think this is okay. This is quite okay as compared to other places, other cities. Delhi is a quite small city,
Okay.
right? If we compare to Uttar Pradesh or Rajasthan, any place even, so Delhi is quite small, and the population of Delhi is also quite less, isn't it? So it's quite convenient for a party who is in power now, to provide these kind of amenities like freebies, water, electricity. Okay, this is convenience, but it has another aspect that is just impacting on GDP, right?
Yeah, of
But
course.
the fact is that we need to understand in India. Sorry, in Delhi, there are people those comes from outside of the states like different state, Bihar, UP. So I think more than half of Delhi's
Delhi's people is
sorry,
not from Delhi.
Delhi's population is filled with outer people.
Yeah, outer people.
So so this is the thing. So only those people are able to take the benefits who has their own homes here.
Okay.
Otherwise, if you're living on rents, of course, I mean, room owner is just going to ask for a electricity bill, water bill, many more just stuff would be there.
Yeah.
So it has I mean, if I specifically let you know what categories people are taking benefits and getting much benefits, only those who has kind of every kind of thing. Sorry, every facilities. For example, house there, you know, those are able to take benefits, avail the benefit. I mean to say that.
Okay.
Otherwise,
So the person who is
mhm.
living into the Delhi, I think their home is only in the Delhi. I think he is able to avail their all the facilities like freebies. But the person who is
Indeed.
come from the out from Delhi, I think another state, he's not able to avail the facilities all that. Okay. Is it
Of
like
course,
that?
it is. The fact is that because they don't have homes, so of course, government needs some sort of documents
Okay.
in order to provide all the things. So how would you able to take even the landers who has their own home? They just want to make money and nothing. So they are not like kejriwal who's going to provide everything in free of cost.
So I think there is a lot of misconception about the CM Kejriwal. I think people know about that ki everyone are getting the this type of freebies. Like those person who are living into the Delhi at right now, I think those all these people are getting this type of freebies. But it is not like that. Now I'm knowing to these things from you, man.
Okay, let me say with you one more thing here. Listen, I don't believe, even I cannot entirely blame to ruling
Yeah.
party Kejriwal, because this is not his fault. If you have homes, you can take. If
Yeah. Just
Mhm.
listen to. We are not here for the blaming to anyone. We are just
No,
here for
no,
the
I
saving.
just want to let you know. I understand this. I
Yeah.
understand this, but
Good.
what I feel,
Good.
this should not be lame. This should not is entirely the leading party who is in power, because this is not their fault. If you have a homes, you can avail the benefits. But if you don't have,
Good.
then how it is possible? The government is not going to provide you home and accommodations like just come and just build your home here and live and take the all sort of the best facilities.
Of
Nothing
course.
such as. Even you can take the example of any state, any other city. So there is nothing such as. So it's very tough to maintain. Just see the population. If there is a population of 22 crores in
Yeah.
Delhi, for example. So I mean, if there is only 1 crore people who are availing these kind of benefits, just can you just I mean calculate the amount? It would be enough. It would be
Yeah.
too much, right?
Of course. Of course.
So of course it's very tough for them also. I'm not favoring anyone, but the fact is that we need to understand before just interpreting anything.
Good man, good. But I think
Mhm.
the freebies is the very wrong thing about the any political parties. from the perspective of anything, when you take up and when you give the all these things freebies to the people of your state, I think you are very large amount of like a dishonest person about your countries. Like you spend your all money from your consolidated fund of India to the people, and the people only get into the freebies like that. They are not
Okay,
getting it for, they are not getting it for the any work.
okay, I
Yeah,
got
so
your point.
yeah, so that is the
Okay,
very wrong thing from my perspective. It is my perspective, you know.
yeah, I can feel this. Even we are not here to do debate and all argument,
Yeah,
but what I believe, if, I know this is not something which is playing a very vital role, but for those who has shortage of money, those are just going financial miseries, financial crisis,
yeah,
health crisis. For them, it means a lot. Whereas there is a one other factor that I would like to take into this conversation.
good.
That is, what about the ration that we get? That is also
Yeah,
freebies.
of course, of course.
Okay, so
It is,
just we are
it
getting
is
5 kgs
provided by,
in.
it is
Yeah.
provided by the central government, the PDS shop, where we get the ration into that. Okay, so I think it is also a freebies, and it is a very very false thing, very wrong thing about the political parties and like that. You know, I think 80 crore people are getting that nowadays, the ration.
Yes, sir. Yes, we are aware to. I mean, we are just getting ration everywhere,
Yeah,
no matter which part of India you come from. Okay, aren't we? So we are. So the fact is that about the government, they are just giving us this kind of facilities like amenities that we all are availing
of
as
course.
per our being an Indian citizen. But there is another factor. What do you think? I mean, don't you think so? Our people are being fooled somewhere. They
Yes,
are
of course.
being fooled only because of all these. I'm not just directly saying. I hope you can understand what I want to convey over here. I
Yeah, of course.
cannot be very much precise. You
Go ahead. Go
understand
ahead.
this? So what do you think? No, I mean, don't you think so? Sometimes there are people are being cheated over here, fooled over here.
Of course, people are being seated here, and you know, after getting the rasan and all these things like freebies things, people are and people want to get into the comfort zone. They don't go with the breach the limit. Okay, because everything is available there. The government is giving all these things in a very free manner. So then after that, their mindset is going to be like that: ki everything when everything is available for me. So what is the requirement of the going anywhere and for earning some money?
It could be somewhere
Yeah,
concern, but the major concern from my point of view,
yeah,
this is something that people are taking into their mind as a great benefit that government is providing them so that they can survive. But they are not able to understand other factors like education, employment,
yes,
and I mean,
of course.
what do you think? Within a 5 kg like ration, we'll able to survive? I mean,
No,
how
no,
long we'll able to survive? How long we'll able to
absolutely not,
survive?
brother.
So we
Absolutely not.
need we don't need this kind of ration and we don't need this kind of benefits. We need a kind of education,
Of
quality of
course,
education. We need a strong leader who can guide us, who can just show us right path, not something like that.
good,
But
good
the
man.
people they believe, oh, we are getting 5 kg ration. This government is amazing, helping a
Mm,
lot. Government is very down to earth, can
of
feel the
course,
pain of Aam Janta, something like that.
of course, of course. So,
Okay, one
hello.
moment, sir. Okay, okay, I just to go. I'm getting very call, but it was really very nice meeting.
Yes, yes,
Hello.
yes, yes, brother. You are stuck. You got stuck, brother.
Hello.
Brother, you got stuck. Hello, hello, hello.